Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady and principal owner of Everett Tax Solutions, where we help you win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the small business community. So we're going to be talking about deadlines. Yesterday, the IRS announced that the individual filing deadline has been extended to May 17th of 2021. And along with that came a whole litany of questions that we don't have answers to yet. One of the things that you have to realize is that once a decision is made, there still has to guidance still has to be issued about those questions. So we do not readily know the answer about estimated tax payments, retirement contributions, and all of that. One of the things that you have to realize also is when these extensions happens, there's a whole bunch of implementation that has to take place. Whether it is programmers for tax software for e-filing, for if that deadline changes contributions to retirement plans, all of that stuff has to be reprogrammed so that it is accepted properly and you're not receiving penalties or things getting kicked back, whatnot. One of the things that did not happen is that people are asking, were business returns extended, the SCorps and partnerships? That was no. Those returns were due on March 15th. So if you did not file your return and did not file an extension, you need to go ahead and get that done, because the failure to file penalty is around $210 per month per partner or per owner for that SCorp. Okay. So no, the SCorps and partnerships deadline was not extended. There are still some states that have a deadline past May 15th, Texas, and I want to say Louisiana, but don't quote me on that. I know Texas has until June 15th, so that part has not changed. We're talking about states that were involved in the winter storm that happened a couple of weeks ago. Those folks got an extension. So there are still things that still need to be spelled out, and we have to wait for the IRS guidance. But I also want to share with you really about what's happening in the lives of tax professionals. And I want to spend a moment on that because all the news is talking about taxpayers. We're all taxpayers, okay? But nobody's really talking about what's happening in the back end operations of the tax professionals, where we have to make these adjustments as well. And especially this year, 2020 was an anomaly year. There's all these tax credits and things that are running around in so many different scenarios that, if you file this way, you get this much. If you file this way, you get that much. And that is causing tax preparation to take longer. So if you are essentially like in a rush, I'm going to ask you just to slow down, because you want to make sure that you're getting all that you can get. That means you're going to have to give your tax professionals time to work. And just to put you in the mind of how this is going, like most people think, oh, it's just tax season, January to April. That is not the case, because, when all these changes happen, these tax laws changes, then all of a sudden it's tax season. Plus we got to get in this continuing education and study to find out exactly how these laws apply to our clients. So it's not just January to April and then we're done. That's not it. And please understand that tax season 2020 still isn't over for us. Like, we're in 2021 now. 2019 ran into 2020 and is running into 2021. So there is still a lot. So I want to make sure that as a consumer, that you understand that your tax professional is not just dragging their feet this year. They're really trying to work hard to make sure that you get all of the credits that are applicable to you, to make sure they're strategic about your filing, all these things that you want your tax professional to do. Fast and cheap that's not going to work, especially for 2021. If you want someone who's really focused on giving you the best tax preparation services and tax services possible. Okay, so I really wanted to put that in your ear. All right. So that's it for today's episode of Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, and you can come right here to get your questions answered about your home business taxes. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.